Yay, the kids are finally asleep.
So do you feel like...
Playing a game?
I've got a feeling a boss fight's coming up.
Ooh, I just got wrecked.
Headshot, baby.
Ooh, it's your turn to get the baby.
So are you up to the challenge?
Run, 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 run.
And we're dead.
That's when I realized I have no idea what I'm doing.
GG.
Hello there, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Gamer Parents Podcast. This is episode 56, big 5-6 there. And I'm joined by my co-host and gamer partner in crime and beloved husband, Kevin.
Heyo.
If this is your first time here, Kevin and I, we are parents of 2 kids and we love to game. We are parents who game and gamers who parent. Before we start talking about this short episode, Kevin, how has your week been going in life and gaming?
Yeah, so this week, I guess first of all, we are kind of recording this one early for reasons we'll get into. So we only have a few days to really talk about as far as what's going on in life and gaming. In life, though, we did have Valentine's Day over those last few days. So I know we talked about some of our plans in the last episode.
Yeah.
And now we can kind of bring those back up after the fact. But we did get to go on our own Valentine's Day date. We just did a lunch date, went for some yummy Japanese food.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. Had a great meal together. We gave each other some Valentine's Day gifts.
Yes.
You got me a really cool PlayStation sign that lights up and is perfect addition to our RGB themed game room.
Yes.
And
Surprise you.
You surprised me with some other stuff. Yeah, some Bailey's Irish cream, which I love to put in my coffees in the morning. And then
Tequila?
some tequila.
Yes, I did. And we did that
On stream.
Yeah.
I like finishing your sentences.
I know. Love is still in the air, folks.
Yeah, so we did that yesterday on stream over on Twitch.
Yep.
And I got you.
You got me a cute hippo squishmallow, which says love you tons.
Yes, because hippos weigh tons.
Yeah. It's such a cute one. And kind of like a gift basket thing filled with chocolates and pretzels and candies. Everything sweet and nice.
Yeah, the Valentine's themed, and it was a small gift basket. It's not the normal size one, but thought it was cute and some stuff for you to enjoy.
It was decent size, more than I could ever consume on my own. But I'm happy to share it.
Oh, well, I will gladly accept.
Yes. So, and we got each other cards as well.
Oh yeah, of course. That goes without saying. But we hope you all had a good Valentine's Day.
Yes, whether it's with your loved one or family or friends or even by yourself, show yourself some love.
Absolutely.
And I actually did get to show myself some love with some pedicure time, like a time off for a mom, away from the kids and just enjoying some pampering myself. And that's the Valentine gift I gave to myself.
Yes, or like one of my favorite parts from Parks and Recreation, treat yourself. I love that. I always use that GIF on like, Twitter and Discord and everywhere that I can use GIFs. But I love that one.
Yeah,
treat yourself. That is important.
Yes.
Anything else in the life week?
It's been really a short week, don't you think?
It has. We haven't had a whole lot going on the last couple of days outside of Valentine's Day stuff. In gaming, not a whole lot there for me either. I did get in some more God of War.
Yes.
And I have kind of shifted gears. Last time I did a little bit of complaining about how difficult some of the Berserker fights were and how much I was struggling with them and how many hours they were taking me just to beat like one boss. And so I've decided like I'm not even going to try and go for those anymore. So any boss fight that's optional that I'm having trouble with, I'm just going to skip them. And if I want to come back to it later, sure. But otherwise, I'm just going to keep going along the main storyline. And so far, the main story bosses are a lot easier and quite a bit more forgiving than like the Berserker fights. Yeah, so yeah, I finally felt like I made a lot more progress the other night, just trying to make more progress on the story instead of going for all the side bosses and stuff. I'm not gonna waste my time with that anymore. I just want to get through it.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I feel a lot better about the game now. That's lifting my spirits a little bit and hopefully help me propel me to the end. But what about you? Any gaming for you?
Yes, I managed to sneak in a bit of WoW while the kids were napping or having their quiet time on Tuesday, because every Tuesdays World of Warcraft gets updated, right? And
yes,
then
the weekly refresh.
Yeah, the weekly refresh, we call it. And then that's where you get your vault loot from all the mythic pluses that I've been doing, the dungeons that I've been doing last week. I get rewarded on Tuesdays. So I got that in. Had a very nice upgrade on my chest piece.
Nice. You are further increasing the gap between me and you in your item level. So you're definitely staying out in front. I'm always surprised that when I ever get like a nice upgrade, I'm like, all right, I think I'm caught up to you. And then nope, you get one even better.
Okay, you'll catch up to me while I'm gone.
Yeah, I'll try. I kind of doubt that.
But yeah, I think I managed to do like no mythic pluses yet this week, but I get to do the world boss and some weeklies done. So
Yeah.
not expecting to do everything since I won't be around to collect the rewards. Maybe you could sign in on mine. Who knows? Anything to keep it going.
Yes.
But yeah, not much gaming. Been busy packing. Speaking of which, we've mentioned this in our previous episode that I will be gone. I'll be flying out of town, out of state, out of country.
Out of continent.
Out of continent, yes. For almost 2 weeks. So Kevin will be holding down the fort while I'm gone. And I'm nervous because it's my first time to be so far away for so long from them. Before, I was pretty much a YOLO kind of person when it comes to traveling. But nowadays, it's like I have to think twice because of my kiddos, because of my Kevin.
You are tied down, to say the least.
Yes. So, a bit anxious on that, but I fully trust Kevin. I fully trust that he's capable of single parenting these kids for a couple weeks.
Oh, the freezer is stocked with frozen pizzas and TV dinners, and the pantry is stocked with cans of ravioli and gummy bears.
Gummy bears.
We're gonna be okay. We are well prepared. This house is fully stocked and ready to go for a life without mommy bear here.
Yeah.
Although it's not doesn't mean it's going to be easy. That just means we are doing our best to make these 12 days as easy on us as possible, even though it will not be easy.
But yeah, that's about it for my life in gaming. And I don't think I'll be doing much gaming either when I'm away from home. So I'll leave that up to you. And for the stream updates, do you think you'll be streaming?
So next Tuesday, which is our normal stream nights, I will definitely not be streaming because I will be out for a short work trip. So I unfortunately can't stream that night.
Oh yeah.
I am hoping to like maybe some this weekend or maybe some after I get back from my work trip. So I don't really know how I'm going to feel after being done with the kids for the day, if I'm going to have it in me to do any streaming after handling them all day, and I know I'm going to be probably going to be pretty exhausted. So I'm not really dedicating myself to streaming anymore or any extra days. Although I want to make sure I try to get at least one in just to replace the one that we're not going to have next Tuesday. I don't know when that's going to be. and I'm hoping I'm just not deadbeat tired by the time the kids go down.
Yeah.
So, like I said last week, this is my first time manning the house by myself without Joanne. So more than just a few hours at least.
Yeah.
And I know it's going to be tough. So we'll just have to see kind of how it goes. I just kind of going to play it by ear, so I don't know how much or if I'm going to be streaming while you're gone. So no promises.
Sounds about right. As long as everyone's happy and healthy.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, got to focus on the kids and myself first, taking care of everybody here. And if I have any extra energy to give, then yes, it'll go towards a stream.
I agree. Anyways,
Was that it for our weeks?
I think that was it for my week in life and gaming.
Okay, well, why don't we hit the new game releases this week?
Sure.
We have Blanc on Switch and PC. We have Boyfriend Dungeon on PS5. I have no idea what that game is about, or if it's family friendly or what with that name. I did think it was kind of funny. It came out on Valentine's Day.
I know. It's like
Boyfriend and Dungeon. Yeah.
funny.
We have Journey to the Savage Planet on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. Souls of Kronos on PS5, Switch, and PC. Tomb Raider Reloaded on iOS and Android. Ooh, a mobile game. Wanted Dead. PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Pharaoh: A New Era on PC. Returnal coming to PC. I still need to play that game. I have it on PS5. I have not played it yet, but I really want to. We have Shadow Warrior 3 on PS5, Xbox Series X and S. Theater Rhythm Final Borderline. I don't even know if I said the name of that game right, but I am just going to go with it. On PS4 and Switch. Gigantosaurus Dino Kart on all consoles and PC. Tales of Symphonia Remastered on PS4, Xbox One, and Switch. The Settlers New Allies on PC. And finally, Wild Hearts on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Did any of those stand out to you besides the ones I couldn't say?
Well, I actually Googled the Boyfriend Dungeon.
Oh, do tell. I'm curious about that one with a name like that.
So basically, it's like you capture the hearts of these guys and then you level them up. And in the dungeon, they could like morph into like some fighting kind of boyfriend. Like,
what?
Yeah, I know. That's just based on what I read in the Wikipedia. It's like a dating game with weapon action.
Dating game with weapon action.
Yeah. So I even read like...
What if it's like a roguelike? The whole dungeon thing kind of makes me feel like maybe a dating sim roguelike thing. I don't know.
Dating sim, but you can still fight. So I thought it was funny. Like someone... I think I saw one of the comments down there. Someone said it was like a sword-wielding Tinder or something.
Sword-wielding Tinder. Is it co-op?
Let's see. Was it co-op? I have no idea.
Okay. If it was, I'd say I'd go with you. I'd go your dungeon.
No, it's single player.
Okay, darn it. Okay. That's less interesting to me now. But very wild idea for a game.
Yeah, so in the dungeon you can fight. Outside the dungeons you can date. So it's
okay. Interesting. How about new Game Pass games? Joanne, do you want to hit us up with those?
Sure. New on Game Pass this past week is Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord on console, PC, and cloud. Cities Skylines Remastered on Xbox Series X and S and PC. Shadow Warrior 3 Definitive Edition on console, PC, and cloud. Day one release. Yep.
Shadow Warrior 3.
But that is it on Game Pass.
Okay. So we had one other thing planned for today, didn't we?
Yes, we do.
So when we went on our super romantic, fancy Valentine's date, we exchanged cards, or at least you had a card for me that was a little more interactive, which was cool, especially for like a Valentine's Day card. And we want to go through that card a little bit. Not like it's on a card, but part of it was how well do you know your significant other?
Your Valentine.
Yeah, how well do you know your Valentine? Yes, let's be true to the holiday here. How well do you know your Valentine? And it was how many questions?
8.
Those 8 questions that we are supposed to answer about each other to see how well we really know each other. So we wanted to run through those questions as a segment of this episode and see how well we do. I kind of feel like this is the equivalent of playing Overcooked with you. Like it sounds like a good fun bonding experience, and then hopefully we grow out of it or we argue about it. I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen.
All right. This is like a love quiz, apparently. So the first question is, what's your Valentine's favorite dessert?
Your favorite dessert. All right. I hope I can at least get some of these questions right. Otherwise, it's going to be a long night. Your favorite dessert? Well, first of all, you don't really have much of a sweet tooth. I can think of a couple of things that you like that are sweet. I don't know if you'd really consider it a dessert, but I know you love Kit Kats.
Yes, I do.
Is that something you were thinking?
I guess it
you get
could
to determine if I'm right or wrong here. So
I know. I guess it could be one of my favorite desserts. I mean, like you said, I don't really have a sweet tooth, but that would be something quick and easy to eat right after
what
dinner.
about what are those things called? It's like the hazelnut chocolates.
Oh, Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, you like those too.
Oh, I do.
That's probably more of a dessert than Kit Kat.
Yeah.
And I know you like those.
Yes,
I
do.
At least like the regular chocolate ones. I know you don't like the coconut ones. There's the white chocolate ones or something.
Oh, yeah. The white colored ones. Yeah, no.
There's different variations, and I remember there's some that you like, but at least the regular ones, I know that you love those.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay. Extra points.
Thinking about it. Yeah.
So did I pass?
Yes, you did.
Okay. Right.
Oh, on the chocolate cream pie to that. Ooh.
Yeah, the one from Walmart.
Yes.
Yes. Walmart has, at least here, they have this really good chocolate cream pie that is, it's like, I'm sure that it's costs more now, but before it was like what, like $5 or less for like
the whole pie.
The whole pie. It was like crazy inexpensive for how much dessert and pie you get.
You remember the brand?
And it was super. No, I don't remember the brand. I would recognize it if I saw it, I'm sure. But it was like one of our favorites because it tastes super good and it was super cheap.
Yes. Yeah. All right. But it's equally hard for me to answer this for you because you love everything sweet.
It's the opposite problem for me. Like for you, it was like, what does she like? Doesn't like a whole lot of desserts. And then for me, I like so much different stuff. It's like, okay, well, what's my favorite?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I know for sure you love chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Yes,
I do. Ice cream is definitely up there for me. And then cookie dough is probably my favorite kind. So I'd say that counts. I would also say I do love cookies.
Yes, you do.
And especially when you combine cookies and ice cream and you get a blazooki.
I have never heard that.
Yeah, I don't know where the name came from, but it's basically a chocolate chip cookie with vanilla ice cream on top. And the chocolate chip cookie is normally like kind of served in like a skillet. And it's really warm and it's like kind of melting the ice cream. It's just so good. It's super good. It kind of combines like two of my favorite desserts into one. But yes, ice cream is probably one of my favorites. So I will give you a point for that one.
Yay. All right, I just Googled the chocolate cream pie brand was Edwards.
Oh, Edwards, yes.
Yeah.
That does sound familiar.
All right, next question. What show does your Valentine want to binge next?
Ooh, this is actually an easy one, I feel like.
Yeah.
I think the answer might even be the same for both of us because we've been talking about this.
You think so?
You know, if you had asked us a couple months ago, I would have no idea. We don't watch shows that often. We don't talk about watching shows that often. But I know that you have been wanting to watch The Last of Us.
Yes, I have, because of the game.
Yeah, because we played the game, the first one at least, and now it's out on HBO. And I forget how many episodes they're out to. I think 3 maybe 4.
I think 4 or 5 right now.
And we haven't even started them yet.
I
And
know.
we need to binge watch them and catch back up to where everybody else is, because everybody else is watching them except us. We need to get on that. When you get back from going out of the country, we'll have to do that.
Yes.
So I think you would say the same for me, right?
Yep. I think that counts as an answer for us both.
Yes.
All right. What time does your Valentine like to wake up?
So my answer for you would be, given that you don't have to worry about the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while we do this, right? Where
Yeah.
like one of us will get up and got the kids, turn off the baby monitor, shut the door, make sure the kids don't, wake anybody up. And we kind of just let the other sleep. And your kind of like sweet spot, like if you wake up completely on your own, is around 10 to 10:30
Yes.
in the morning. You'll kind of sleep in that long if you're completely undisturbed.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, yeah, that's true. And as for you, I think it'll be around 9:30 to 10, right? Your sweet spot?
Yeah, I'd say probably around 9:30 or so. If I could sleep in, that's perfect.
And we do this, like you said, we do this once in a while. Like we take turns. If I let you sleep in on Saturday, you let me sleep in on Sunday, you know? Mhm.
Yes, yep.
All right. Next question. So far, we've gotten everything right.
Yeah.
Question number 4. We're halfway there. What movie could your Valentine watch over and over again? Let me go first for you.
Sure, because I'm still thinking about yours.
I would say you like Wild Hogs.
Yeah, that's me that well. I do love that movie, even though that movie got a lot of criticism, and I've never met anybody else besides my own family
I know.
that really liked that movie.
Yeah.
Even though I've probably seen it at least a dozen times, maybe more, and it's super funny to me. I love it. I do love that movie.
I would say that is your regular movie that you watch over and over again, and then for Christmas you watch Elf, right?
Yes, I haven't seen Elf nearly as many times, but I've seen Elf definitely a handful. Yeah.
Okay.
And it is one of my favorite Christmas movies.
I bet. All right, your turn to guess mine.
Your movie that you could watch over and over again. I have to really put my thinking cap on for this one. I feel like there are some.
Let me give you a hint.
Sure, I could use a hint.
It has Ben Stiller in it.
Oh, yes, I know. We haven't even watched it together yet, but I know that when we were getting to know each other, we kind of both mentioned that we really liked this movie. And every once in a while we'll bring it back up or we'll talk about it. But you like Secret Life of Walter Mitty?
Yes. I actually went to the cinema like 3 times to watch it. And
Nice.
I think back in Malaysia, I do have a copy of it, like in this form.
Do you? Yeah, I don't think we own it here, at least.
Yeah.
That's
I
one that
love
we
it
should.
so much that I had to get it. Because it's like, it's what made me want to like go and explore the world and come out of my comfort zone and, go to like YOLO moments back then.
Yeah, it's a cool movie if you haven't seen it, about traveling and, just seeing the world. And it had great music, right? A pretty good soundtrack.
And the scenery is beautiful.
Yeah,
I think
it was a great movie.
I think it was in either Greenland or Iceland, wherever he was. Remember the one where he was skating?
I think Iceland?
Yeah, I think it was Iceland, but I might be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyways, yes, I love that movie, and thank you for the hint.
No problem. All right, what song is definitely on your Valentine's road trip playlist?
The song that would be on your Valentine's Day playlist. I could definitely see you driving down the road listening to basically anything by Lana Del Rey. If I had to say a song, I don't remember the name of it. What's that? The summertime one. It's the cover that she does.
I know which one you're talking about, but for
Summertime, living's easy. That one?
Yeah, that's one of them.
And then there's a bunch of other songs that you listen to, but I actually don't know the name of the song that are by her.
Yeah.
Or maybe
I'll listen to person who sang at the concert that we went to.
Oh, Evanescence
Yes.
would be another one that I know that you like.
Yes. And I bet you could name the song that I listen.
Oh, Lithium is
Yes.
probably your favorite by Evanescence.
You are right.
You definitely like that one. Although you don't need a road trip to listen to any of these songs. You would listen to them on a normal day in the house.
True. And then for you, it would be like a song by 21 Pilots,
Yeah.
right?
Yes. Yeah. Pretty much anything by 21 Pilots, I think, is really easy and fun to listen to, and I could basically put their music on for an entire road trip, like however many hours it is. They have so much good stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, I figured. And a few others that I know you like, but
Yeah,
who
I
was
mean,
someone who sang like Breaking Benjamin or something like
Breaking Benjamin.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good too. Not on the same
that.
level as some others for me, at least.
Yeah, but basically also what you listen to at home here on Alexa is what I know you'll be playing on the playlist.
Yeah, we'll play music all the time on our Alexa. Just like we'll have her out in the kitchen, and then we'll kind of just take turns, like playing songs, right? Like I'll say, "Hey, Alexa, play this." That'll be my song, and then you'll like when that one's done, you'll get to pick a song that you want to hear, and then we just kind of alternate, go back and forth with it. So that's fun. I love that we can do that, and like I don't know, it just makes the evenings really fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, totally getting off topic here. Back to the Valentine's Day questions.
All right. Now this is question number 6. What chore does your Valentine hate most? I would say you would hate all of them, right?
I am an equal opportunity hater, and I hate all my chores equally. However, if I had to pick, which one do you think I'd pick? There is one that I'm thinking of that I dislike more than the others.
Dishes.
Yeah, I don't really like doing dishes. If I'm helping with dishes, I would way rather like dry than actually wash. I don't know. I just enjoy that way more. I just don't really like getting in the sink and getting my hands all wet. But I do, of course. But if I have the choice, I'll be the dryer every time. Yes. Or just use the dishwasher.
Yeah, dishwasher.
Yeah.
Easier. What about me?
For you,
I love all my chores, don't you? Don't you think?
sometimes I think so. With how much of them you do around here. I would say I know you don't like sweeping out the garage.
True. I mean, that would be like one of my least likable chore.
Okay. Least liked. Okay. That's a good way to think about it.
I mean, I still do it, but yeah, that would be. I'll give you a point for that. That and ironing, but we rarely iron. Right now, we just send it to the dry cleaners if we have to straighten it
We
up
don't
or
really wear
something.
a whole lot of stuff that has to be ironed, though, so we're okay at that.
But yeah, so those are the 2 chores that I wouldn't say hate. Hate is a strong word, but I least like.
Mm-hmm.
And then, what's your Valentine's favorite thing to cook?
Your favorite thing to cook? I know I have gotten this question wrong in the past.
Yes.
We've talked about this same question like a long time ago, and that's obviously stuck with me because I thought I knew something about you that I actually didn't. But after giving it more thought, I know that you like to cook curry, specifically like chicken curry.
Yes.
Which is also what you cooked today. And I know that you also like to cook like oxtail stew.
Oh, yes, I do.
Because it's been in your family for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, as a recipe. So that's another one. I'd probably say those 2. So one or both of those.
Yeah, you're right. I'll give you 2 points for that.
Yeah, I feel like those probably remind you more of home than others, and maybe it's because you have that connection. Plus, they taste really good, especially the curry. I love your curry.
I'm glad you do. For you, I would say you love making quesadillas or breakfast tacos.
Yes.
And
There's
also
one
grilled
more.
cheese.
There you go. That's the one that I was thinking of. I love making grilled cheese sandwiches. I remember my mom taught me when I was, probably a teenager, because I didn't know how to make anything for myself. So that was one of the things that she showed me how to make, and yeah, ever since I've got a lot more creative with them though. I'll put all kinds of stuff in there, not just cheese, so make it extra special and yummy.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I do like making those. I don't mind cooking those at all.
Yeah. Right. And last but not least,
Ooh, we have another question.
Yes. What's your Valentine's dream vacation?
Dream vacation. How specific do we have to be here? You've if we're thinking about like traveling, you've already traveled to a lot of different places, way more than me, because you were a traveler. But
I think it's less about the place, I think, and more about like what kind of vacation do you like?
Well, I would probably guess, and I don't know exactly where, but I would think like a trip to Europe.
Mm-hmm.
I know you've already been to a few places in Europe, but
Yeah.
I feel like if you had to pick one more trip, it'd probably be flying somewhere over there.
Mm-hmm. Like the Walter Mitty place, maybe?
Yeah, you could go to Greenland or Iceland or whichever one it is, and why not just do both? Go skateboarding down volcano or whatever it was.
Yeah. That was a cool.
Down a giant hill.
Yeah. But yeah, I think my dream vacation would be like backpacking with you through any country. It doesn't have to be Europe. And just, backpacking meaning like going on a budget, not like spending a whole bunch with luggage and whatnot.
Yeah.
More for like the bonding time with you. I would assume this is during the golden years when we're empty nesters or something,
Yeah, we're a long ways from that.
Yes, we are.
Long ways.
Definitely it would be very different where you and I don't have to like keep worrying about them, the kids, and just enjoy each other's company and explore the world if it is still as beautiful by then, you know? And then for you, I think your dream vacation would be like chilling and cruising, where food is provided, the whole cruise package.
When I think about vacations, like it's crazy that the food for me is like the main part. Well, like obviously the people that are there is super important. That's the main thing. But as far as like where I'm gonna go or what we're gonna do, like a lot of that, what I'm thinking about is like centered around food. So I do really like cruises because at least the ones that we've been on, the food's kind of all included in the ticket price, and like I love that, just not having to worry about like, oh, am I ordering stuff that's too expensive, or am I ordering too much, or worrying what the bill might be at the end or something like that. Like I love just not having to worry about that.
That's
and
true.
It's just, hey, I want this, and that, and then they bring it, and it's just totally different experience. And for some people, it probably feels the same as eating out normally, but for me, I don't know. It's just the way that I am. It just takes a weight off my shoulder.
That is true, actually. I didn't think of it that way. So I guess it's more like a guy's perspective is more on that, and then a woman's perspective or a mom's perspective is more on like just want to be relaxing.
Yeah, like that's the most like relaxing meal that I can have. It's one that you don't have to worry about paying for afterwards. As sad as that
Fair
sounds.
Point. Yeah. I bet a lot of that could relate to that.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. But that is all. And I guess we scored a perfect 8.
Did we?
Out of 8. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess. I think we're being pretty lenient with each other, especially you being lenient with me. I feel like I learned a couple of things at least. Always learning something new about your spouse or significant other. And I'll definitely give yourself opportunities to do that. Even though we've been married for, 5 years? More than 5 years? It'll be 6 in June. I guess we're 5.5. Always still learning new things about Joanne. And I never want to stop learning about her. And I want to continue to study you in every way possible.
All right, let's keep it PG, guys.
Yeah. So why don't we tell everyone where they could find us, where we are online. You can find us all across social media. First of all, on Twitch at twitch.tv/gamerparentspod, where we usually stream every single Tuesday at 9:30 p.m. Central Time, where we streamed this last Tuesday, but we will not be streaming this upcoming Tuesday, so it's the Tuesday, the day after this episode releases. We will not be streaming that night. I don't know if we will one other day that week, hopefully. I will definitely be sure to announce it on Twitter if I do. Speaking of Twitter, you could go follow us over there at twitter.com/gamerparentspod. You can also catch our YouTube channel, the Gamer Parents Podcast channel, over there on YouTube or on Instagram at
gamer_parents_podcast.
Where Joanne will post all kinds of cool pictures of our game room or kids or the food that she's cooking. So if you want to see any of the things that we're talking about on the podcast, you can see all those things over there. And that's super cool to check out. So definitely go do that. And if you could give us a like, follow, subscribe, whatever it is, wherever it is super duper appreciated. The best place to hang out with us would most definitely be our Discord channel. If you want to chat with us about games or life or games or kids or anything, we are there all the time, Joanne and I, and quite a few other really awesome, amazing people in there. And we're just talking it up about whatever we have going on. So we would love it if you wanted to come hang out with us there over on Discord. The link for that is in the podcast episode description or the video description if you're listening over on YouTube. But that wraps up episode number 56. So until next time, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye.